Okay, wonderful. Let's do ADDMA today, and specifically on simultaneous equation. Our target will be dealing with paper 2 question and also paper 1 question. So let's begin with paper 2 question. Here is a question coming from 2022 paper 2 internal. Question number 1, which simply says solve the following systems of equations. As we can see, these are 3 systems of equations and we need to solve them simultaneously. So, in order to solve these equations, I believe you have the knowledge that you acquired in grade 9 on how to solve simultaneous equations. So, I'll use a very simple method to solve these equations. I know there are a lot of ways on how you can solve them, but today I'm interested in showing you the simplest method that you will not have problems because you have done it before in grade 9. And now we just have to break it down. So let's begin. How can we solve this kind of equation? Since it is of 3, the first thing you need to do is to start first with, you can solve the 2 equations simultaneously first and find the equations that you are going to use to find again the first and the third, or the second and the third equation. Once you find it, then solve them simultaneously to find x and z. So what do I mean? I mean like this. So we shall start with the first one. So we get the first equation, 2x plus y minus 2, this is 2z is equal to 9. And then with the second equation, x plus y plus 2z is equal to 3. Okay, so now we have these 2 equations, which of course we can solve them easily without wasting time. Let's use elimination method. So we can use elimination or substitution method, but in this case we are going to use elimination method, where we have to eliminate the values of y. So let's eliminate y because it's easy to eliminate in this case by simply subtracting these equations. So we say 2x minus x, we get x. Y minus y, this is same as 0. Negative 2 minus positive 2z, which is same as negative 4z, is equal to, what is 9 minus 3, which gives 9 minus 3, which gives us a 6. Okay, so we write 6 there. Then we have this equation. So we are going to say this equation is equation number 1. X minus 4 z is equal to 6. So this is our equation number 1 we have found. So let's find another equation. The same way we have done with this one, we can get any equation here with equation 3 to solve it simultaneously. So in my case, I'm going to get, let me see which one will be simpler, equation 2 and 3. Okay, so we just say x plus y plus 2z is equal to 3. Then we have 4x plus 2y, okay, or plus 2y, then plus z is equal to 13. So I need to solve these simultaneously, just like this one. I'll use elimination method as well. So what am I going to substitute here? I will not substitute x here because in the first situation I was substituting y. So in this case as well, I need to substitute y. Don't make the mistake of substituting x because the equations here will not balance. So we are going to substitute y. How can I substitute y? I need to multiply the whole first equation with positive 2 and this one with 1 so that I can have something common there. 2 times x, that is 2x. 2 times 2y, that is positive 2y. Then 2 times 2, that is 4z. Then we say 2 times 3, that is 6. 1 times 4x, that is 4x, plus 2y plus z is equal to 13. So now that we have these equations, we can see that we have something which is common here. So we can easily eliminate y there by simply subtracting as well, because I know 2 minus 2 is 0. So we start with, what is 2x minus 4x? The answer will just be negative 2 what? Negative 2x. Then this one will cancel because it's elimination. So we'll cancel this. Is 0. 2 times 0, we don't necessarily need to write it there, but if you want, you can go ahead and write it. So we just say 4 minus 1. What's the coefficient of z? Is 1. Okay, so 4 minus 1 will get positive 3z, which is equal to 6 minus 13. What is 6 minus 13? 6 minus 13, what do we get? We just substitute 6 minus 13, which gives us a negative 7. Okay, which gives us a negative 7. Negative 7. Okay. Okay, we get negative 7 there. Then what will be our next stage? So our next stage now is just to get this equation. The first equation here, you can see this equation. We substitute it, we put it here. So we're going to say negative 2x plus 3z is equal to negative 7. This is our second equation. So now that we have the first and the second equation, solve these two simultaneously to find either z or x value. Okay, now this one, it will be easy. So now let's just solve this simultaneously to find either z or x value. Which one would you want to start with first? So we'll say, let's start with let's make x, z the subject of a formula. So how do I make z the subject of a formula? I need to eliminate x, isn't it? So how do I eliminate x? I need to multiply the first equation with 2 so that I can substitute, I can add the 2. So I'm going to multiply the first equation with 2, then this one with 1. So I'll say 2 times x, that gives me 2x. 2 times this one, that gives me negative 8z, is equal to 2 times this gives me 12. Then this side I have negative 2x plus 3z is equal to negative 7. So we can just add this to eliminate the value of x there. 2 plus negative this gives us 0. Negative 8 plus 3, that gives us negative 5. So negative 5z is equal to, what is 12 minus 12 plus negative 7? It's more like we are substituting, which gives us 5 in this case. Okay. Okay, so now we are just going to divide this by negative 5 and this side by negative 5. So we cancel this into there. We have, we are not just cancelling. The whole idea is negative divided by negative, the answer is positive. 5 into 5, the answer is 1. So in short, we are saying that the coefficient of z is 1, which of course here we are going to say, what is 5 into 5? We are going to get 1. But what is positive divided by negative? The answer is negative 1. So in short, we are saying z value is equal to negative 1. So we have found the z value to be negative 1. So now easily we need to find now the value of x. Since here we can easily now find the value of x by simply substituting z with negative 1 in any of these equations to find the value of x. So let's get the first equation. We are just going to say x minus 4. I now know what z is. It's negative 1. I just substitute negative 1 is equal to 6. Then I'm going to say x, this times this, negative 4 times negative 1, which gives me positive 4, is equal to 6. X is equal to, when this one goes the other side, it is 6 minus 4, which gives us 2, positive 2. Therefore, we say x is positive 2. So this is the value of x, which is positive 2. Now, how can I find the value of y? So to find the value of y is very easy. Now that you know your x, your z, and your x, just go back to the original equations here. Get any equation, just replace where there is x and z, replace it with any number, and you find the value of y, and you are done. So for me, in this one, I'll get this one because it's straightforward. I can easily solve this without wasting much of time. So let's say, do I know we are going to get x plus y plus 2z is equal to 3. So how do I find the value of y? I just need to substitute the value of x and z there. What is my value of x? X is 2, so we are going to say 2 plus, what is my y? I don't know. Plus 2, what is my z? Negative 1 is equal to 3. Okay, so we are going to say 2 plus y. You can see 2 plus y there Then we have 2 multiplied by -1, which is -2, is equal to 3. So what is 2 minus 2? The answer is 0, isn't it? So in short, we are saying y is equal to 3. So the value of y in this case is 3. Therefore, now you can say, you can write these now answers as the following answers are true, where x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, and z is equal to -1. So these are the values of x, y, z. Okay, so now just in case you are not so sure, you would want to prove your answer, you can go ahead and prove, and you find it to be accurate. In short, how do I prove my answer here? I have to get the first equation. Okay, let me just write a simple way here of let me say proof. Okay, so let's prove that our answers are correct. So we'll get the first equation, 2, where there is x, 2x plus y minus 2z is equal to 9. Okay, so where there is x, y, z, I just replace with my answers there. I see if I'll find 9. Okay, so it will be 2 multiplied by what is my x, 2, plus y, what is my y, 3, minus 2, what is my -1, is equal to 9. So let's simplify this. We have 4 there. When we simplify this part, we are going to have, keep in mind there's minus, so we have plus 3. -2 minus that, we get -2, which gives us 9 there. So what is 4 plus 3? That is, this is positive. 4 plus 3, that is 7. Plus 2, 7 plus 2, 7, 8, 9. That is 9 is equal to 9. Hence, this 2 is correct, and -1 and also 3 is correct. Now, you may think that this is not true. Prove it again to the next equation, okay? So the second equation here, which is x plus y plus 2z is equal to 3. So prove it by inserting the values of x there. So x is what? 2, plus y is what? 3, plus what is my z? 2 multiplied by -1 is equal to 3. So what is 2 plus 3? That is 5. Okay, there we have -2 is equal to 3. What is 5 minus 2? You get your answer as 3. 3 is equal to 3. You can see, hence the proof. So the answers are correct. Now let's try the third equation, proving the third equation. So we can say now, the third equation is 4x plus 2y plus z is equal to 13. So what is my x? My x is 2 plus 2. What is my y? 3. What is my z? -1 is equal to 13. This time is this, which gives us 8, plus this time is this 6. -1 is equal to 13. So we are just going to say, what is 8 plus 6? 8 plus 6, that gives us 14. So 14 minus 1 is equal to 14 minus 1, that is 13, is equal to 13. You can say, hence the proof. Okay, hence the proof. So these answers are correct. So these answers are correct. You write like this in your exam, you get 5 marks for free. Okay, hopefully I've made this video interesting and easy for you. Use this method and I can assure you, you will not find it difficult. You can go ahead and use Cramer's rule if you want. You still find the same answer as this one, but this one is a straightforward method to use in order for you to get a distinction in additional mathematics. So this is how you work out 2022 paper 2 internal. So please, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do subscribe so you don't miss these wonderful videos for you, and don't also hesitate to share with your friends. Recommend your friends to follow my channel. You see, if you follow me, you are able to tell me what I should do for you and make it easy for you, and I'll be able to make it easy for you, and you are going to learn and become a genius in mathematics. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. I love you, and we shall continue making these beautiful videos for you. Bye bye.